of God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Today we have to start with the new topic, that is nutrition in plants. Nutrition in plants. Plants, we know that plants are autotrophs. Photo means, photo words comes from photons, which means light. Plants are photoautotrophs. Photo words comes from photon, which means light. And autotrophs prepare their own food. So plants are photoautotrophs. That means they prepare their own food with the help of light. This whole process is called photosynthesis. It is a process in which plants prepare their own food with the help of sunlight and a green pigment called chlorophyll, along with carbon dioxide and water. Then plants need carbon dioxide, which is present in air, and they take water from the soil. In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they prepare their own food. We all are living organisms directly and indirectly depend on plants for our food, because plants are the only source which converts solar energy into chemical energy by the process of photosynthesis. During photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide through air, water from soil, in the presence of sunlight, and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is present in mesophyll cells. Mesophyll cells of the leaf. Mesophyll cells of the leaf, and they form glucose. As soon as it is formed, it is converted into starch. And this oxygen is released into the air, which we are inhaling. They lost water molecules through the process of transpiration. They all four are necessary for the process of photosynthesis. These are the raw material for photosynthesis, and the product is glucose, oxygen and water. These oxygen molecules which are evolving in photosynthesis are the product of the photolysis of water molecule. जो ऑक्सीजन आपको रिलीज हो रहा है वो इस CO2 से नहीं आता है. It is the product of the photolysis of water molecule. So raw material for photosynthesis are CO2, that is carbon dioxide. They take from air, water from soil, light from sun, and chlorophyll is present in leaf, in mesophyll cells, and which have chloroplast or green part. Green chlorophyll is a pigment actually. It is present in all green parts of a plant. Leaf act as a photosynthetic organ, and chloroplast act as a site for photosynthesis. Actually, photosynthesis occurs in chloroplast. Leaf act as a photosynthetic organ, and chloroplast act as a site of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis occurs in all green parts of the plant, and leaf act as an important photosynthetic organ. For photosynthesis, leaves have following modifications. Just like first one is, it have large surface area so that it can absorb maximum light. Then leaf arrangement. Leaves are arranged 90 degrees to the sunlight so that they can absorb maximum light. And the third one is spongy parenchyma in mesophyll cells. Large intercellular spaces among spongy parenchyma helps in the easy diffusion of carbon dioxide to every cell. Then palaceid parenchyma. These palaceid parenchyma cells are densely packed. They are tall and thin, with many chloroplasts absorb. These chloroplasts absorbs maximum sunlight. Then thinness of the leaf, and the thinness of the leaf enhances rapid transport of material between adjoining cells, and the presence of stomata at the epidermis helps in the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Presence of chloroplasts all over the cells in palaceid parenchyma in mesophyll layer just below the epidermis of the leaf to obtain maximum light. And the last point is extensive network of veins. These bundle sheet, they have xylem and phloem. Phloem carry away food material which is synthesized in the photosynthesis. Phloem carry away food material which is synthesized during photosynthesis, that is glucose. It is taken away by phloem to different parts of the plant for their life processes, and xylem brings water up for which is necessary for which is the raw material of photosynthesis. So this is the transverse section of leaf, and these are the modification of leaf. Chloroplast is a site of photosynthesis. It is present in maximally it is present in mesophyll cell and all green part of the plants. जहाँ जहाँ प्लांट में ग्रीन कलर दिख रहा है, it is because of the presence of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is present in the thylakoid membrane. These are thylakoids. इसकी membrane में pigment होता है, photoreceptor pigment, that is called chlorophyll. And this is the structure of chloroplast. Chloroplast is a double membranous organelle, outer membrane and inner membrane. It is a double membranous cell organelle. It is this shape, and these are thylakoids. When they stacked on one above other, they form granum. Granum is a group of thylakoids. Okay, and this space of chloroplast is filled with stroma. This space is stroma. This is stroma lamellae. These grana are connected with each other through the stroma lamellae. This single disc is called thylakoid. In the membrane of thylakoid, the pigment chlorophyll is present, which is a photoreceptor. Chloroplast is also present in stomata, in guard cells. These are guard cells, bean-shaped cells. These are guard cells, and these are surrounded by epidermal cell. The middle one is the stomatal pore, open stomata, and this one is the closed stomata. Opening and closing of the stomata is controlled by the turgor pressure. Stomata, when turbidity increases, when water molecules enters into the guard cell, it swells the guard cells. It swells the guard cell. This swelling leads to the opening of the stomata, and when it loses water, turgidity decreases, then shrinking of the guard cell causes the closing of the stomata. Stomata open and close. These are the passage of gaseous exchange. Stomata are present in the epidermis of the leaves, and its opening and closing controlled by the turgor pressure, and stomata are the site of exchange of gases. They are minute pores present in the epidermis. Mechanism of photosynthesis is divided into two phases, or we can say it is divided into two stages. First one is photochemical phase and another one is biosynthetic phase. Photochemical phase means it is dependent on light. Photochemical phase. It is also known as light reactions. Reactions in this phase are also known as light reactions. And the other one is dark reaction. In this photochemical phase, photon, light is absorbed by chlorophyll, which causes the photolysis of water. So that's why this phase is called the photochemical phase. And the other one is called biosynthetic phase. In this phase, carbon dioxide is reduced and form glucose. That's why it is called biosynthetic phase. Glucose इस phase में बन रहा है and it doesn't require light. This phase is called light independent phase, and it requires light. Photolysis of water requires light. That's why it is called photochemical phase, light dependent phase, and light independent phase, or we can say it's a light reactions or dark reaction, and another name is photochemical and biosynthetic phase. Photochemical phase is the first step in mechanism of photosynthesis. For photochemical phase, light is essential. Okay, it occurs in grana and light is absorbed by the chlorophyll molecule, which causes the activation of chlorophyll molecule by absorbing photons, and it emits electrons. These electrons travel through the electron transport chain, and this transfer is utilized to convert ADP, adenosine diphosphate, into ATP. Photolysis of water causes the release of oxygen from this water molecule. It breaks down into hydrogen ion, oxygen and electrons. And this oxygen is released out into the atmosphere through the stomata. This is the next step. And the formation of NADPH. It is energy rich compound. This NADP is utilize these ions which are released in photolysis and form NADPH, which is an energy rich molecule, and release some hydrogen ion. Last one is photophosphorylation, in which ADP utilizes inorganic phosphate, and the presence of sunlight, it forms ATP. It is also energy rich molecule, adenosine triphosphate. This adenosine triphosphate and NADPH, these two molecules further utilized for the reduction of carbon dioxide into the dark phase, that is biosynthetic phase. Biosynthetic phase is the second stage of photosynthesis. It doesn't require light, that's why it is also known as dark reactions. It occurs in stroma. It was discovered by Melvin Kelvin and Andrew Benson. That's why it is called Kelvin cycle, or we can say C3 cycle. ATP and NADP, which were generated during light reactions, मैंने सर्किल किया था जो समझाया था, they are utilized to convert carbon dioxide into carbohydrate. This is called reduction of carbon dioxide, or it is also known as carbon fixation. 6 cycles are required to make one glucose molecule. These are the steps in biosynthetic phase. This is the summary of light and dark reactions occurring in chloroplast. As I told you, light is absorbed by thylakoids, in which chlorophyll is present, which absorbs the photons of light and causes the photolysis of water molecule. It breaks down into oxygen, which is later liberated out into the atmosphere through the stomata. And electrons and hydrogen ion are used for the formation of ADPH and ATP. They both are energy rich molecules. This is the light phase, photochemical phase. And dark phase occur in stroma of the chloroplast. In this, these NADPH and ATP are utilized by the carbon dioxide, which is entered through the stomata. This carbon dioxide uses these NADPH and ATP and undergoes reduction, which leads to the formation of sugar, that is glucose. This rubisco is the first acceptor of carbon dioxide, and it is regenerated again. The actual reduction occurs in number of series of reactions, so which I have not shown you here because it is not in the syllabus. That's why I have only written here rubisco. It is regenerated after the reaction, and it is the first acceptor of carbon dioxide. This is sugar, which is formed in the form of glucose. Either it is transported, as soon as it is formed, it is transported to the phloem in different parts of the plant, and it is converted into starch. This is the dark reaction, or we can say it as the biosynthetic phase of photosynthesis.